the run up and the kick. Squib kick taken up there, muffed a little bit through another man, picked up by Donovan at the 25-yard line. He's making his way to the right side. He's got room to run. He's at the 40, picked up a key block by Petrelli. He takes the ball all the way down to the 35-yard line of Shenango. Offense here, no huddle for the Wolverines. Gibbons in the shotgun. Got Ricky out there in the flat, down to the 10, the 5, into the 10 zone for the touchdown. Rick Petrelli on the 16-yard pass from Gibbons. That's a touchdown. 2 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. Quick pass out there by Gibbons. Got one man to beat. Nice move by Brady. He's on his way. Great play there by Brady Welsh. A quick pass out to the flat. Back to pass. Quick pass out there. That ball's intercepted by Brady Welsh on his way down into the end zone for the touchdown. In a quarterback is Petrelli. Direct snap to Ricky. Pushes his way forward. Still rolling. He's down to the 10-5. Touchdown. Rick Petrelli on that 3rd and 4. Petrelli in the quarterback. Back to pass. Santilli surveys the field. Got some time. Pass down, and that one's taken by Petrelli at the 30-yard line. He's got a head of steam and blockers ahead. Finds his way to the 40, the 35, the 30, the 20. One man to beat. A 32-yard field goal attempt. Ball is down. Oh, blocked. Blocked by the Wolverines. Must snap. Yard line. Gibbons under center. Petrelli behind him. Handoff Petrelli. Dives his way, stands up, celebrate that touchdown. Ellwood City touchdown. Rick Petrelli on the 3-yard run over the right side. 9 seconds left here. Santini back to pass down the middle. Interception by Petrelli at the 35-yard line. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5, down to the foul line. Oh, he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Petrelli running like a madman down the sidelines, got down to the 1-yard line. So, 1st and goal for the Wolverines. They can let Petrelli finish this off. He's right behind Gibbons in that running back position. There's a handoff to Petrelli. Drives that way forward into the end zone for the Ellwood City touchdown. Nice move there by Coach, letting Petrelli finish that off. So, Gibbons in the shotgun. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Quick handoff there to Donovan Chambers. Does a spin move, tiptoes his way down. He's got enough for the first down into the end zone for the touchdown. Donovan Chambers on the 23-yard run. Hard running there, spin move in the middle. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the final play of this football game. Your Ellwood City Wolverines have defeated the Shenango Wildcats 42-14. Congratulations, that's 2 wins in a row for the Wolverines. And folks, the way things are playing out with the playoffs taking 4 teams from this conference, we can start talking being in the playoff hunt. You know, it's a whole lot better than saying we don't have a chance. But there is a possibility the way things are shaking out. We'll get all the I hit it. Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we welcome you to Ellwood City, where tonight the Ellwood City Wolverines host crosstown rivals Riverside Panthers. What a beautiful night for football here at Helling Stadium. The Ellwood City Wolverines and the Panthers need no introduction to this rivalry, one of the strongest, hardest fought rivalries here in the WPIAL. Schools only work 3 or 4 miles apart. So, a lot of families that know each other, a lot of history here. They have the Rivel Cup that they'll hand out at the end of the game for that winning team. Tonight, the Riverside Panthers come in with a record of 4-2, 3-1 in conference play. The Wolverines coming in on a 2-game winning streak. So something nice for the Wolverines with that winning streak. They are 2-5, 2-3 in conference play. Needless to say, that this game tonight will have some playoff implications. Riverside sitting pretty good in that playoff possibility, but they need to win. Ellwood City needs to win out the rest of the season with some help, but that's business needs taken care of tonight with Ellwood City. Ellwood City has won the toss and has elected to receive. We're about a minute away here from kickoff of this exciting game. Great crowd on hand. Looking across, you knew Riverside would have a lot of people here tonight. Beautiful night for football. A little chill in the air. Sun has gone down. Lights are up bright. And just a few 45 seconds away here from kickoff. We'll get into some of the players, some of the stats of what they've done so far this season. I should introduce myself. My name is Thad Sturgeon, alongside producer Brad Windhorst, running camera and doing stats. Kicking off for the Riverside Panthers is number 24, Nathan Shiro. Back to receive is Rick Petrelli and Donovan Chambers. The game is underway. Kick up in the air. Taken there by Donovan Chambers at the 15-yard line. Got a hole up to the 30. Chipped up there. Tackled by number 35. Credit Nick Cataviani with that 20-yard kickoff return for the Wolverines. Wolverines will start from their 31-yard line. Have an injured player down on the field. That was 16 yards on that return, I beg your pardon. We'll wait to see who is down on the field of play. Got the trainer running out there right now. Wolverines head coach, first-year head coach, Rob Magnifico, assisted by Curtis Gasnelli, Bobby Ewing, Richard Fan, Ron Grimes, Tom Heckadorn, Matt Jelowich, Vincent Magnifico, and Javon Moody. As we attend to the injured player, haven't got a number on him yet. It's down on the field. The Riverside High School Panthers head coach by Ron Shiro, assistant coaches Bill Hand, Chuck Hauk, Bill Hughes, Jeff Marek, John Stolik, Frank Tate, Jeremy Manerick, Matt Hoover, and Fram Ranston. Donovan Chambers shaken up on the play, but comes off the field on his own power running. Looks pretty healthy there on the sidelines. We'll keep an eye on that, but I don't know a cramp or just what it was, but he appears to be doing well on the sidelines. Wolverines offense coming out, starting on their own 31-yard line under the direction of quarterback Ryan Gibbons. Ryan Gibbons, 45 for 90 on the season, 4 interceptions, 2 TDs. In the shotgun, quick pass out there to number 21. Shake and bake move there, taken up to the 35-yard line. Pick up a 4 there by number 21, Brady Welsh. Brady Welsh, the leading receiver for the Wolverines, with 13, I beg your pardon. He's second on the team with 13. Now we have Ryan Gibbons back in the shotgun on this 2nd and 6 ball on the 35-yard line. Handoff Donovan Chambers. He's healthy. Lunges his way forward. Pick up a 4 on the play. Going to credit number 35 with the tackle. I beg your pardon, number 63, Jared Spear. Jared Spear on the tackle. Pick up a 4 on the play. Wolverines going hurry up here. Play action, back to passes, Gibbons, and down he goes. Sacked back at the 30-yard line by number 55 for the Wolverines. He virtually came in there unblocked, bent on tall in the backfield so quickly. 55, bent on tall. A loss of 6 on the play, bringing up a 4th and 11 for the Wolverines. Ball on the 30-yard line. Back to punt is Petrelli. There's the punt. Nice driving kick. Fair catch caught there at the 30, we'll call it the 40-yard line by number 24, Nathan Shiro. So that ball received at the 35-yard line. That's going to be a 35-yard punt for Petrelli, setting up the Riverside Panthers, 1st and 10, ball on the 35-yard line. Riverside Panthers coming out under quarterback Ben Hughes, the junior, comes up under center. Gets the call, get back to pass. Under pressure, the ball falls incomplete. 2 receivers kind of in the area, number 9 and number 17. But that ball by Hughes falls incomplete, bringing up a 2nd down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Wolverines minus Ethan Coy, injured here 2 weeks ago, a starting senior. But last week, the Wolverines handled Shenango, beating them 42-14, I believe it was. Defense played a really strong game, playing takeaway and getting points off those turnovers. Number 7, Ben Hughes up under center. Gets the snap. Hit there quickly was Lamar Quickly, who we cut on that tackle with because he was in the backfield quick. Colton Cunningham knifed through there, getting Quickly in the backfield. Going to give him a loss of 1. Looked like more than that, but it's 3rd and 11. Great pursuit there by the whole front line. Colton finding his way in there. Colton, the senior for the Wolverines. 3rd and 11. Ball on the 34-yard line. Hughes under center. Runs the end around, reversed by number 3, Cleckley. Finding running room up that right side is Cleckley. Going to get enough for the Panthers' 1st down. Taking the ball out to about the 46-yard line. Pushed out of bounds there by Petrelli. Needed 11, got 12. 1st down, Riverside. Ball on the 46-yard line. Hughes up under center. Wide out to the right, wide out to the left. Handoff up the middle to Cleckley. Taken down there by number 30, Rick Petrelli. Pickup of, credit Peyton O'Brien in on that tackle too, if you would. Pickup of 5 on the play, bring up a 2nd down and 5. Ball now in Ellwood City territory on the 48-yard line. Hughes up under center, the junior quarterback. Had great stats last year, putting him up again this year. Handoff to Cleckley. Met there again quickly by number 54. We get a late flag on the play. Doggone it. Colton Cunningham was in there on the tackle, throwing him down, and I'm just not. We'll wait to see what this flag is. I'm not seeing if it's what I think it is. Personal foul, Ellwood City. I did not see that. Colton was just trying to get the young man to the ground. That's a 15-yard mark off and an automatic 1st down for the Riverside Panthers. The Wolverines cannot afford to be making them kind of mistakes. You can rewatch this game anytime for the next 2 weeks. We leave the games up, and you can see that play over again for sure. And that would be a questionable call in these early stages. 8:34 left to go here. 1st and 10, Panthers from the Ellwood City 30-yard line. Misdirection there, handoff there to number 35. That is Nicataviani, the senior. Rick Petrelli in on the tackle, coming up from that linebacker position. Pick up a 5 on the play, bring up a 2nd down and 5. The Panthers run Cleckley a lot. He has 85 carries coming into the game, but followed closely by number Hunter Nolf. Will get some carries. He has 41 on the season, and Nicataviani 21. We just saw him carry that ball for 5 yards. 2nd and 5 Panthers. Handoff Cleckley, right side. Not much of a hole there. Quick pursuit there by the Wolverines. Number 54 again, Colton Cunningham in on the tackle. Credit Ryan Roberts in there too on the help with that tackle. So 3rd and 4. Kind of a test here for the Wolverines in this early going of this first quarter. Some stops on 3rd down. We saw the Wolverines do it the last 2 weeks, and those led to victories. So let's see if they can keep that momentum going and stopping these opposing teams. We had movement. We had offsides. I think a little anxious there by the Wolverines. The flag on the play, and yes, it is. Encroachment on the defense. That's a 5-yard mark off. It was 3rd and 4. That's going to be a 1st down for the Panthers. You just wonder, we can't hear in the press box, there's a little bit of a hard count going on there or not. Ben Hughes, just a junior, but started all the games for the Panthers last year. Pretty sure he had a lot of playing time there as a freshman too. So 1st and 10, ball on the 19-yard line. This drive started at the 35-yard line for the Panthers. Hughes pitch out there to Cleckley. Running out of room. Taken down there. Petrelli was first in pursuit. And credit Donovan Chambers to finish the tackle off. Not much gain on the play, virtually none at all. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers. So on this 2nd and 10, so Hughes under center, 2 wide outs to the right, 2 running backs. Hand off there to Ataviani, driving his way forward, gets down to about the 14-yard line. And we'll credit Cunningham with the tackle. And Rocco Sesti in on a tackle as well. 3rd and 5. The Panthers have converted 3 third downs on this drive so far. 2 of them were helped via the penalty. Hughes comes up under center. 2 wide outs to the right. Back goes Hughes to pass. Rolling out to his right. Has some time. Fires the ball down there. And that's a touchdown for the Riverside Panthers. Number 24, Nathan Shiro on the 15-yard touchdown reception. Hughes rolling out to his right. Had 2 wide receivers cutting across there in the end zone and was able to just lay that ball in there nicely for the touchdown. So that drive of 65 yards netted a touchdown for the Panthers on their first drive of the evening. Extra point forthcoming. Down with the kick. The kick is up, and that kick is good by number 14, Wyatt Ray. So with 5:20 left to go here in the first quarter, the Panthers take the lead 7-0. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. Score 7-0. Panthers take that first drive of the game of their possession and drive it 65 yards to score. Number 24, Nathan Shiro, back to kick to the Wolverines. Kicks the ball deep, very deep. Back is Donovan Chambers, about the 3-yard line. Coming forward, got some blockers, meets resistance at the 20-yard line, and that's where the Wolverines will take over. So about 17 yards on that kickoff return. They mark the ball at the 21-yard line for the Wolverines. 1st and 10. So Gibbons up under center. Ricky in the backfield. Coming across in motion is Chambers. Makes the first man miss. Does a spin move. Not much on that play. Credit number 27 with that tackle, Nicholas Jacobs. Coming around that right side did Chambers with really not much running room. The Panthers had that the lanes closed very quickly. So 2nd and 8. Give him 2 yards on that run. Gibbons under center. Hand off to Petrelli. Weaving his way through, finding running room. Up through, all the way out to the 44-yard line was Petrelli. Great run by Petrelli over that left side. Start with the 23-yard line, made it to 43. That's a 20-yard pickup for Petrelli on that run. And Ellwood City finds themselves with their first down of the evening. 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Gibbons under center. Sends a man in motion. Hit there by Petrelli. Hit quickly by the front lineman. Number 35, Nick Ottaviani with the tackle. Really no gain on the play for the Wolverines. So that's a 2nd and 10. It's really key for this Wolverine offense. We've seen it in the last couple of weeks of getting 4-6 yards on that first down with that Petrelli-Chambers combo running in the backfield. Gibbons in the shotgun. Hands off around there to Rocco Sessi. Does a spin move, spins his way forward. Made something out of nothing there, did Rocco. On that jet sweep out to the left. Ball just shy of the 50-yard line. Bringing up a 2nd down and 3. I beg your pardon, 3rd down and 4. A little dyslexia there hit me. So 3rd and 4 for the Wolverines. In tight with one wide out to the left. Sends Rocco in motion. A misdirection there to Chambers around that right side. Knocking back. Is he still driving his way forward? It's really going to depend upon the spot. Great second effort there by Donovan Chambers. Brought down by number 17, Josh Bishop. We'll wait to see the spot. That is a 1st down. They gave him the 1st down. Donovan was hit there about 2 yards short of the 1st down. Made a spin move. Drove vertical, if you will. Spinned his way forward to a 1st down. I'm sorry. So 1st and 10, Wolverines. Ball now on the Riverside 46-yard line. The Wolverines in Riverside territory for the first time tonight. Fumbled the ball, but away goes Petrelli. Wow. That play was not designed that way. The fumble on the center quarterback exchange. Gibbons picked the ball up and just really pitched it to Petrelli. Petrelli straight up the gut. Pickup of 8 on the play. Bring up a 2nd down and 2. Wolverines putting on a nice drive here that started at their own 20-yard line. Sweep around there for Chambers. Got some running room. Drives that head. Drives his way forward. That's enough for an Ellwood City 1st down. Great run there by Donovan over that left sweep. brought down by number 27, Nicholas Jacobs. Gain of 6 on the play, and a first down for the Wolverines. So the ball now resting on the 32-yard line. Gibbons under center. Handoff to little misdirection there to Chambers. Not much there. The Panthers had that sniffed out pretty good. So they did. Not sure who got the tackle one. Brought down. But the number 35, Nicataviani, in there on the tackle. So no gain on that play. Bring up a second down and 10. We're in the first quarter here. Fast-moving first quarter. Just 1 minute left to go here. This is the Wolverines driving in Riverside territory at the 32-yard line. In motion. I think we had a false start there by the left side of the line of the Wolverines. That's going to mark them back 5 yards, bringing it to 2nd and 15. Should be third down, shouldn't it? Am I missing? We'll take it. Yeah, 2nd down. I beg your pardon. I was thinking ahead. So 2nd and 15, ball now on the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. Gibbons up under center. Back to pass. Rolls out to his right. Looking down the field. Nobody downfield, but drops the ball and run is Gibbons. Nice run by Gibbons. All the way down to the 23-yard line. Driven out there by number 35, Taviani, and credit number 24. Gibbons rolling out to the right, and there was really nobody downfield to throw to on that right side. But was able to keep the ball moving. Gained 15 on the play, and that is enough for an Ellwood City first down. So the Wolverines just kind of taking their time, going down the field. Not big chunk plays, but plays that are getting them first downs. Ball on the 23-yard line. Gibbons to Donovan Chambers. Tried that left side, diving up through there. Not much running room there on that play. That's going to take us to the second quarter. The end of the first quarter. Riverside Panthers 7, the Ellwood City Wolverines 0. We will be right back. Welcome back, folks, as we start this second quarter. Riverside Panthers leading the Wolverines 7-0. Just three different, in that first quarter, Wolverines had the ball twice, and that second drive is still going on. 2nd and 8, ball on the 20-yard line. Gibbons back to pass, rolling out to his right, got a man down there. Yes! That is just short of the goal line to number 15, Ryan Roberts. Beautiful design play there for the Wolverines. The ball was on the 20. Takes it down to the 1 yard line. The 3-yard line, I beg your pardon. Pick up a 17 on that pass play from Gibbons to Roberts. And Roberts really just set in there nicely in front of the cornerback of the Panthers. Ellwood City, first and goal from the 3-yard line. Gibbons directing traffic out there. Handoff. There was a fumble on the play.
24 fumble, 24 recovery.
Fumble on the play by number 24, Rocco Sesti. That ball recovered by number 24, Nathan Shiro. Recovered in the end zone. That's ball over via the turnover. Wow. The Wolverines drove 80 yards and fumbled the ball. Sesti was not into the end zone. As he dove in, the ball came out. Fallen on there by the Riverside junior, Nathan Shiro. Wow, that's a heartbreaker. So let's see if this Wolverine defense can step it up. Ball now, Riverside's ball at the 20-yard line. First and 10. 2 wide outs to the left. Hughes under center. Hand off to Cleckley. Gets the carry. Picks up 3. Ryan Roberts in on the tackle, along with Donovan Chambers. We got Peyton O'Brien out there playing in the... Peyton, just a freshman out there playing on that line tonight. Got number 55, Storm Chambers, number 57. Noah Bunny's out there on that line right now. So, pick up a 3 on the play for Cleckley. 2nd and 7. Use handoff to Taviani. Makes a spin move. Follows his way forward. Going to probably pick up about 4 on the play. Going to credit Colton Cunningham and Ricky Petrelli on that tackle. Just a pickup of 5 on the play. Forward momentum. They had him bottled up for a little shorter of a gain, but he spun his way forward. Did Taviani. So, 3rd and 2. Hughes up under center. 2 wide outs to the left. Back to pass. Quick pass out there to number 24, Taviani. Driving his way forward up to the 40-yard line. That's enough. That 12-yard gain is well enough for the Riverside first down. Ricky Petrelli in on the tackle. Ball now resting on the 40-yard line for the Riverside Panthers. So really, the story of the game, I would say so far, is these Riverside Panthers able to convert these 3rd down conversions. 1st and 10, ball on the 40-yard line. Hughes under center, hand off to Cleckley. Does a dance move, tiptoeing there toward the sidelines. No gain on the play. Pushed out there. We're going to give Ryan Roberts, that was in the vicinity, along with Colton Cunningham. Credit Colton with that tackle. Colton, the 5'10", 185-pound senior. 4-year letterman is Colton. Enjoying one of his final games here at Helling Stadium. Final game will be in 2 weeks. Senior night, hope to see you out at the stadium or against Brentwood. So, 2nd and 9. Ball on the 41-yard line. Hughes back to pass. Looks to his left. Going deep down the field into double coverage. Just out of the outstretched arms of number 17, Josh Bishop. Bishop kind of had a step on that double coverage. The ball was laid in there, but just fell in between his arms. Brings up a 3rd and 9, stopping the clock with 8:52 left to go here in this second quarter. So on this 3rd and 9, we've not been able to stop this team on 3rd down so far this evening. Let's see if we can get it done here. From the 41-yard line, 2 wide outs to the left, 2 running back, sends a man in motion. Back to pass is huge. Looking downfield. Got good coverage down the field. Passes out there. Passes out to no man's land. Great defense there down the field by the Wolverines. Had 3 different wide receivers covered. Nowhere for Hughes. He scrambled a bit, but just ended up throwing the ball away. So 4th and 9. Ball on the 41-yard line. Punt formation for the Panthers. Back to punt is number 35, Nick Taviani. Back to receive is Rocco Sesti and Brady Welsh. Here's the punt and the kick. End over end kick. Taken there at the 29-yard line by number 21, Brady Welsh. So, going to call it at the 30-yard line. Wolverines take over. Mark it at the 28. I beg your pardon. .840 left to go here in this second fast-moving game to this point. 7-0. Panthers leading. Gibbons in a shotgun. Handoff there to Donovan over that left side. Closing quickly was number 3, Lamar Cleckley. He came from the center of the field out there so fast. If he wouldn't have been there, we'd be talking about a pretty good gain for Donovan on that play. But nonetheless, give him a gain. Actually, he lost a yard on that play. Great pursuit there by Cleckley, making a tackle for that 1-yard loss. So 2nd and 11 for the Wolverines. Rodney Grimes playing center this evening. That was a busted play. That did not go as planned. Gibbons went on that pitch out. Petrelli and Chambers were both in the line. 55 for Riverside. Ben Antal was there virtually at the same time the ball was given to Petrelli. A loss of 2 on the play, bringing up a 3rd and 14. We really did not want to see the Wolverines get themselves into these long 3rd down situations. So, Gibbons under center. Riverside showing blitz. Back to pass, rolling out to his right. Passes the ball in there. Several receivers in the vicinity. Not really sure who that was for because the ball falls incomplete. 4th down for the Wolverines. Not a good series there for the Wolverines, losing 4 yards. Now we're at a 4th and 14. Forcing a 3 and out for the Ellwood City Wolverines. Petrelli back to punt. Ball's on the 25-yard line. Back to receive is number 24, Nathan Shiro. Got a flag on the play. Taken there, fumbled by Cleckley. Recovered by the Wolverines. Number 14. Ashton Wilson with the fumble recovery. We'll wait to see what the flag is. Hold the phone, Mabel. Let's see who we are. Huge break for the Wolverines. We'll wait to see. But nice end-over-end punt there. The officiating crew is having a conversation as we wait and see. But Cleckley going to make the catch. False start. Doggone it. False start on the Wolverines. We're going to have to punt that ball over. Wow. Wow. That would just be a beautiful field position for the Wolverines. Someone apparently moved. I didn't see it. And nobody else on the Ellwood side of the press box did either. But it don't matter really what we think. 4th and 19, ball on the 20-yard line. Back to punt is Petrelli. Here's the kick. High, end-over-end kick. Taken there. Let go by Taviani. Did not catch the ball. Ball rolls down to the 36-yard line. So that punt, 44 yards for Petrelli. So ball spotted dead at the 37-yard line. So the Panthers take over. 6:48 left to go here in the second quarter. All teams have all 3 timeouts remaining, with Riverside leading the contest 7-0. We'll have all the halftime stats for you at halftime, as well as out-of-town scores and any other news and notes we can give you. Stats-wise, they're running probably about pretty even. Hughes, handoff to Cleckley. Oh, hit there at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go was Cleckley. Tripped up there. Colton Cunningham in there, but yeah, Colton was in there. Joey Houck was in there too to plug up the hole for Cleckley. So, gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9 Panthers. Hughes up under center. Wide out to the left, wide out to the right. Back to pass. Quick pass out there to number 24, Shiro. A little shake and bake, but gets 9 yards on the pass. I beg your pardon, 8 yards on the pass. Going to bring up a 3rd and 1. Ball now on the 47-yard line. A short yard to go here for first down for the Panthers. So we'll see if the Wolverines can get a stop here on this 3rd down play. In tight are the Panthers. Handoff up the middle. Driving his way forward. And who was the ball carrier? Flag on the play. Late flag coming in. I think that was 35 on the carry. Brad Nicataviani. Needed 1, got 2. We'll wait to see what the flag is. Cameron Reynolds in on the tackle along with Rick Petrelli. We'll wait to see. Dead ball foul. Unsportsmanlike for the Wolverines. That's an easy 15 yards. Flags after the play. Every game we have to talk about this. And we do it again tonight. That's 2 so far this evening. Personal fouls. That's just cheap yards. And when you're playing a pretty... We started this game thinking we're pretty evenly matched. Riverside may have a slight advantage. You can't give them easy yards like that like they just did. 1st and 10, ball on the 35-yard line. Hughes handoff to Cleckley. Bounces way out that right side. Cutting back, is he? Taken down there at the 28-yard line. Mark it to 29. Pick up a 6 on the play. Nifty move there. Tackled from behind. It was Colton Cunningham and Ron Reynolds on the tackle. So, 1st and 10. He picked up 10 on that play. I'm sorry. Inside from the 25-yard line. Hughes up under center. Handoff to Taviani. Credit Donovan Chambers with that tackle. Short gain for the Panthers. Going to give him a pick up a 2. Bring up on a 2nd down and 8. Riverside driving here in Ellwood territory on the 23-yard line. So far to this point, the Wolverines defense has not given up that big play. You got a speedy Lamar Cleckley back there, and they've really helped. He's getting positive yardage, but kept him from that big play that we saw him do last year. There's a pitch out there. Up the right side is Cleckley. Cleckley on the run. Enough for the first down. Tackled there by Peyton O'Brien. Ball marked at the 15-yard line. So it's a pickup of 8 on that plate, Brad?
I believe so, yeah.
So, new set of downs. 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
Panthers really just methodically moving the ball down the field. This is what their only second possession of the game. Eating a lot of clock here is this offense that they are running. Hughes, handoff, hitting the backfield. Donovan Chambers, another flag. Another flag. What was that for? Oh, wait, we haven't. Taken down at the line of scrimmage was I don't know what the flag is. Let's wait and see. As the referees holding on the Panthers. So the Panthers get their first penalty of the game. So that ball's still going to be taken back to the 23-yard line. We're going to do that again. That first down again. First, and we're going to call it 18 from the 23-yard line. 3:41 left to go here in this second quarter. This drive for the Panthers started on the 20-yard line. Timeout. Timeout, Ellwood City, it appears. Yes, it is. That's their first timeout. We'll be right back. I'm on, right? Welcome back, folks. Out of that Wolverine timeout, first and 18, ball on the 23-yard line. Used a little misdirection there. Around that right side, another flag coming in. I think we got another holding call. 24, Shiro on that sweep around to the right. Okay. We got a holding on that play, it appears. We'll wait to get confirmation on that. So that's going to be a holding against the Riverside Panthers. Going to replay that first down again. We'll see where they spot this ball at, all the way back at the 33-yard line. So first and 28 for the Panthers. They can get a first down. Ball's on the 32-yard line. So first and 26 are the Panthers. Wide out to the left, wide out to the right. Back to pass is Hughes. Quick pass there. I'm not sure if that ball was tipped or just not thrown the way he wanted to get thrown, but ball falls incomplete. Pass attempt there to Shiro. It was tipped. Okay, not sure. We'll try to get credit where the guy did, but just the flight of that ball appeared to be tipped. Second and 26 are the Panthers. 3 minutes and 7 seconds to go here in this second quarter. Hughes under center. Back to pass. Heavy pursuit. Quick pass there to Cluckley down underneath. A little shake and bake move there. Rolls his way around to the right. Hit there. Another flag.
We got it.
Flag on the play, but there was a fumble.
Flag on the play.
A fumble as Cluckley was going over there to the sidelines. I'm not sure who recovered that ball. Not sure who. I think Sesty. We're thinking Sesty might have got that. The initial hit to take Cleckley down was by Colton Cunningham. There was a flag against. I'm hoping it's not personal foul because they were rolling around the ground back there. So, a flag away from the play. What was it called?
Personal foul against Riverside.
Personal foul against Riverside. So the play stands. The Wolverines play takeaway. So the Wolverines defense stood up there. Riverside had 2 penalties back to back, bringing up a long play. Cleckley maybe just trying to do a little too much. As he was going toward the sidelines, ball pops out. Gibbons in his shotgun. Handoff there to Donovan Chambers. Forward momentum brought down by number 40, Hunter Nolf. Pickup of 5 on the play for Donovan. 2:35 left to go here in the second quarter. Riverside leading the contest 7-0. Very fast-moving game here. First half. Gibbons under center. Wide out to the right. Sends Donovan in motion. Driving his way forward was that Donovan. Yeah, there's some hard hitting going on down there. Hitting hard. Donovan Chambers. Pick up a 4. Brought down by Spear. So a 3rd and 1 for the Wolverines on this rolling clock. Minute 45 left to go here in this second quarter. Shotgun is Gibbons. Handoff to Chambers. Forward progress. And he's going to fall short of the first down. Falling short of the first down is Chambers. Needed 1, couldn't quite get it. Brought down by a host of Riverside Panthers. So that's a 4th and inches now for the Wolverines. Just a minute 5 left to go here. Looks like they're going for it, do the Wolverines. Everyone in tight. Gibbons under center. Handoff there to Ricky Petrelli. On the left side he goes. Needed an inch and got out of bounds to stop the clock. Made it out to the 44-yard line. Pick up a 15 for Rick Petrelli. Almost, everybody was going right on that play. Almost looked like a dive, if you will. Ricky took that ball and made the first man miss at the line of scrimmage and scampered for 14 yards. Wolverines have 2 timeouts remaining, remember. Ball resting now on the 45-yard line. 50 seconds left to go here. Nice heads-up play there by Ricky to get out of bounds. He knew he wasn't going to get much further, so he found his way out of bounds to stop that clock. 3 wide outs to the right. Gibbons in his shotgun. Handoff to Petrelli. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there. Nothing there. Hit there quickly by number 56. I don't have a 56. Must have read that wrong. 55, I beg your pardon. Ben Antal. We've called his number several times tonight. Loss of 1 on the play. Timeout, Ellwood City. That is their second timeout with 1 remaining. So where we stand, it's 2nd and 11. Ball on the 45-yard line of Ellwood City. Trying to mount something here in these waning seconds of this second quarter. Very fast-moving half here. We're at only 7:45 for that first half of play. Stay tuned, folks. For halftime, we'll have the Ellwood City Pride of Ellwood City Blue Band on tape for you to watch, as well as the Riverside Panthers Band. Both bands always do a fantastic job in their halftime shows, so we'll look forward to seeing that. Great crowd here on hand tonight. It is Pink Out Night. A lot of the student section in pink. Halftime contest. We did it last year. I think it'll be somebody from Riverside Was it a football toss? We'll keep you updated on what happens with that. But some good-hearted fun between the two schools. Last year we did it with Beaver Falls, and it was a lot of fun. But pink out tonight. A lot of pink you'll see the student section wearing as we create awareness for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So, whistle blows. We're back playing. 2nd and 11. Gibbons in a shotgun. 2 wide outs right, 2 to the left. He has some time. Open there is Donovan Chambers, and across the middle. Follows his way forward. It's about the 48-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the play. That's a timeout for Ellwood City. Bringing up that 3rd, and we're going to call it 3. So on that play, and we were talking before the game with a couple of the parents, the offensive line, I know they've done some things differently. They've done some shuffling around, but Gibbons has had a little more time than what we saw earlier in the season back there. Earlier in the season, he was running for his life a lot of them plays, but we know the young man's got a very good arm, very accurate, and a pretty nice touch to it. He just needs time to get it done. We appreciate you watching there on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, and the link through ecwolverines.com. We do appreciate your comments, as your comment section there. We'll take criticism, but we like constructive criticism much better. So give us a shout out, tell us what you're thinking. Myself, Thad Sturgeon with Brad Windhorst, enjoy looking every Friday night, bringing the games to you. 3rd and 3, 36 seconds left. Ellwood City using their final timeout. Handoff to Chambers. Pickup of 2 on the play. Hurry up offense here for the Wolverines on this 4th and 3. And there's a timeout for Riverside. 4th down and a long 2 forthcoming. Almost like a set play. The Wolverines knew what they were going to come up and run next. Coach Shiro wanted nothing of that. Called a timeout on the Riverside Panthers timeline. They have 2 remaining, but just 20 seconds left to go here in this first half. What a difference a couple of weeks make. 3 weeks ago, we were in this press box just like a sauna in here. Unbelievable heat. And we're tonight, it's 48 degrees here. Not much wind. Flags are just hanging straight down. So nice kicking conditions. And give the Ellwood City maintenance, with all the rain we've had, I know we've had 2 weeks off and haven't been here, but the field is in very, very good position. They added 4 seconds, so we got 24 seconds on the clock. Ellwood City now in punt formation. Nobody back deep for Riverside. We'll wait to see if what we got brewing here. Ball on the 48-yard line. Back in the kick. Kick there by Petrelli. Ball rolls down. We're going to mark it down at the 9-yard line. So, 39-yard punt for Petrelli. With 13 seconds left to go here in the first half.
How are you?
So we'll wait to see here. We're going to let you enjoy the bands and the halftime show, and we'll come back there at the right before the start of the third quarter to give you all the halftime stats and the out-of-town scores. Some pretty big games going on in WPIAL that, I know we're in week 6 now. Beg your pardon, 7. So the games all of a sudden have playoff implications. So taking a knee was the Riverside Panthers, and they're going to march this clock out to where the clock strikes 0. At the end of the first quarter, we get ourselves a football game here, folks. Riverside Panthers 7, Ellwood City 0. We'll see you at the start of the third quarter. Enjoy the bands.
Good evening, fans of football and music. Tonight, the Riverside Panther Band performs a set of painted-based hits spanning the spectrum of rock and roll. Drum majors Ali Senka and Brooklyn Brady. Are you ready to rock? The Panthers open tonight tonight with the Early Jazz Block classic by American trumpet player Bill Chase. This high-tower record features solos by 11th grader Levi Plasmine, 10th graders Aaron Clark and Joe Trick, and 9th grader Cassidy Shannon. Here is Open Up Wide. This song from the 30s made a hit for the metal band Fly. Here is Come On Through the Doors. Panthers' first time start was a making hit from down under. This Chuck Collins band from Australia formed in the 70s by brothers Malcolm and Angus Young continues to wow audiences to this day. Here's AC/DC's Dirty Deeds, Don't Break Sheep.
walked in, I thought, why would Josh Taylor be this game? I love your Saturday Sunday crew. I love it. I listen when you're on. This is so cool. That's the second reason why you came here. Josh Taylor. This is so cool. That's fine. Josh Taylor. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. I thought that was like, sucking it enough. what you're seeing tonight is kind of we've got so much better. Yeah, I could.
We have a guest which is a lot more fun.
Well, and Cook's just angry. Welcome back, folks. Hope you enjoyed the halftime show. What we got going on down on the field, pink night. We got a Darren Morella, a favorite teacher here of all the students here at Ellwood City, and coach, our teacher, Mr. Saul from Riverside, and they're throwing these balls into the barrel to see who can get the most. So we'll wait for the account to see the money and donations going from this go to Club Hope here in Ellwood City, an organization. And there it is, Mr. Morella with the win. Darren Morella, a former athletic director and a teacher, sixth grade teacher here at Ellwood City. So we're going to get to some stats for you here. Total yards, Ellwood City leading that contest with 118 to 95. Rushing yards, Ellwood City with 86 to 62. Passing yards, basically dead even at 32 and 33. First downs, 8 for Riverside and 6 for Ellwood City. And I would make a note, third down conversions, very key there for them Riverside Panthers. Turnovers, 1 apiece, and those, circle those. The one for Ellwood City happened actually in the end zone. Wolverines driving on an 80-couple-yard drive, and that stalled out with a fumble in the end zone. And Riverside was pressuring here in the waning moments of that second quarter, where they had a fumble as they were driving the ball. So a lot of things can change with that. On the stat side of things, Ben Hughes was 4 for 8 for 33 yards with 1 TD. LaMarcus Cluckley, 11 carries for 45 yards. And leading on receiving was Nate Shiro. He came into the contest the leading receiver for the Riverside Panthers. He keeps that trend going tonight with 3 receptions for 33 yards. About a minute and a half away here from the start of the third quarter. Tell me how many carries Petrelli had if you can. Going to go over some scores, out-of-town scores for you here. South Allegheny 6, Sarah Catholic 0. New Brighton still, New Brighton's just surprising everybody. 20-0 over Western Beaver. New Brighton actually controls their own destiny and can clinch tonight. They can't clinch tonight, but can control their own destiny. Carmichael's 8, Union 6. Central Valley up over Hopewell 21-0. Beaver Falls 21, Waynesburg Central Catholic 0. Beaver 20, Quaker Valley 0. What a year of difference makes for that Quaker Valley team. The surprise to me here in the second quarter, Aliquippa 7, South Park 0. Newcastle 7, Knock 10. Soon coming up here to start. Exciting here in the press box if you're a fan of KDKA Radio. Josh Taylor in the booth next to us tonight broadcasting the game. So great to catch up with Josh Taylor. You'll hear him on the Fan on occasion. The nightly sports call on KDKA, doing anchor service for the for the KDK news station. So, and if you get a chance to hear him on the Fan on Saturday and Sunday mornings, I'm not exactly sure of the time, but he has a sports show, very entertaining to listen to, and he does talk about high school sports. That's one of the reasons I like the guy so much, because he has an appreciation for high school football. Just seconds away here from kickoff.
Number 64 is kicking off.
Number 64 for the Wolverines, Aiden Busby out there to kick off. So with Ethan Coy being out, we've tried different kickers, and we got young Busby out there kicking off to the Panthers. High end-over-end spiral kick taken by one of the up men at the 29-yard line. Driving his way forward. Nice field position here. Start out to the 40-yard line. A pickup of 11 on that play. I'm not sure who caught that ball, though. We're trying to... Nick Ottaviani. 6'1", 210-pound senior for the Panthers. We've called his name a lot tonight. Very involved in this Panther offense and on the defense side of things, too. So, 1st and 10 ball on the 39-yard line for the Panthers. Hughes up under center. Hand off to Cleckley over that left side. Falls down. Luckily, that knee hit the ground. He would have got a few more yards out of that play. So, pickup of 4 on the play. Storm Chambers with the tackle on that play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 7. Gave him 3 on that play. So ball resting on the 43-yard line of the Panthers. Their first drive here of this third quarter. Hughes under center. Handoff, Cleckley bounces his way around, finds a blocker, makes another man miss. He's off to the races, down to the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Lamar Cleckley. 57-yard run for Cleckley with 11:02 left to go here in the third quarter. We said this before the game, that young man could get you. And he got Ellwood City Wolverines there. Made it through that first line. Made a couple cuts, and everybody missed. So, with that quick score, the Panthers take the lead 13-0. Extra point forthcoming. The kick is down, and that kick is good. Flag. I'm thinking offsides, Ellwood City. I'm seeing stars. I'm so mad. I really am. So, 14-0, Riverside. We'll get confirmation on the penalty. I'm thinking we'll probably have that on the kickoff. Maybe assess that on the kickoff. So, 57-yard run for Cleckley. 14-0. Riverside with the lead. We're still kind of waiting to figure things out. What the call is now, it appears the kicking team and kick defense is coming back out on the field. Dead ball, offsides. Encroachment on the defense. Not really sure why we are going for the extra point. And that kick is good. So, when all the dust settles with 11:02 left to go here in third quarter, Riverside Panthers 14, Ellwood City 0. We will be right back. Welcome back, folks. Riverside kicking off is Nate Shiro. Back deep to receive is Donovan Chambers. And taken there about the 18-yard line is Donovan. Works his way to the right side, trying to make the first man miss. Heavy pursuit there. Taken down at the 25-yard line by number 35, Nicataviani. So the Wolverines down 14-0, starting this drive at their 25-yard line. So we'll see what the Wolverines can do here on offense. Their first possession here in this second half. Gibbons under center. Then trying that jet sweep again. Taking down Donovan Chambers. Forward momentum. Quickly out there to help get him out of bounds. Short gain on the play. Pickup of 3 on the play. Going to bring up a second down and 7.
Did you see how many carries? 6.
Brings up a ball on the 28-yard line, 2nd and 8. Quick pass from Gibbons out there to, is that Brady Welsh? Makes the first man miss. Driving his way forward. He's going to get a first down. Nice running there after the catch. Yak yards there for Brady Welsh. Going to be enough for a first down. Going to pick up of about 9 on the play on that connection from Gibbons to Welsh. Brings up a first down. And 10 for the Wolverines. From the 37-yard line, Gibbons. Pass out there to Petrelli. He's got some green grass in front of him. Driving his way out there. Face mask we're going to get. Maybe to Petrelli on his feet. Oh, they waved him out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds. Petrelli doing the shake and bake as he's tiptoeing down the sidelines. Just got out of bounds because he made there was 3 oncoming defenders from the Panthers. Ball right now stands. It's out of bounds on the Ellwood City 47-yard line. So a pick up a 20. Pick up a 20 on that play. No, I beg your pardon. It was the 47. So was that a face mask? Were you right on that?
Yep.
So add on that yardage for the personal foul. Ball taken down to the 30-yard line. So that was a 20-yard pass play from Gibbons, too. Okay, 1st and 10, Wolverines. Ball on the 31-yard line. Handoff to Petrelli. There's that burst of speed. Ricky getting through that line and gives that burst of speed that we know Ricky can do. That's enough for an Ellwood City first down. Picked up 12 yards on that play. Ball wrestling now on the 17. Wolverines driving on this first drive here of the second half. Wide out to the left.
Gibbons in the shotgun. Little misdirection there. The Chambers stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Driven back. Really no gain on the play for Chambers.
If you could for a little bit.
Second down and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line. Gibbons in a shotgun. Bunch formation. 3 wide outs to the right. Pass to Brady Welsh. Hit there quickly. Panthers had that sniffed out pretty good. Nicholas Jacobs, number 27, had the first initial hit in the backfield. Actually a loss on the play. Bring up a 3rd down and 11. Ball resting back close to the 20-yard line. They're going to call it the 19 officially. Gibbons in a shotgun. 3 wide outs to the right, 2 to the left. Look for a quick pass here. Gibbons back, 3-step. Ball is tipped in the air. Oh, that could have been dangerous. Ball was tipped, and then Lamar Cleckley got a hand on it. He was kind of running one way, and the ball was behind him. But that's going to be 4th down and 11.
But you know, it's a shame because
So Gibbons on 4th and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line. Coming in. I'm Thad Sturgeon along with Brad Windhorst. Blaine Sturgeon in the booth here with us now doing camera work. Gibbons under center. Back to pass. Under heavy pressure on this 4th down. Makes the pass. Makes a man miss. Is Donovan Chambers. He's well short of the 1st down. Gibbons was just under immediate pressure as he was rolling out to his left. Had some receivers down there, well covered by the Panthers. Ball is complete, but well short of the 1st down. Picked up 4 yards, needed about 12. So with 8 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter, Riverside takes over from their own 16-yard line. Hughes under center. Hand off to Cleckley. Met there quickly at the line of scrimmage, but he follows his way forward for positive gain to pick up a 3. Not sure who all's on the pile. Got a man down to the Wolverines. I think Cunningham is the young man laying on the turf, laying on the grass. So we're going to take a timeout here, wait to see what we on this injury timeout. Welcome back, folks, after that injury. Colton Cunningham come off the field on his own power. We'll keep an eye on that. So 2nd and 7, ball on the 20-yard line. Hughes, quick pass out there. Makes a man miss. Falls his way forward. Ricky Petrelli with the tackle. Number 24, Nate Shiro with the reception. Needed 7. He's going to be short of that 1st down stick. Brings up a 3rd and 1. They're going to call it 3rd and 2. So, Wolverines had that nice drive going. It stalled out the not being able to get a 1st down. Be great if this defense could get a stop here. We're still in this game, just down 14-0 with just a little over 7 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter.
Wolverines have been able to move the ball, just not get in the end zone. Defense. Handoff there to Cleckley. Over that left side he goes, pushed out of bounds there by number 21, Brady Welsh. But not after a 8-9 yard gain for Cleckley. Enough for the first down. So the Panthers keeping that stat of converting third downs. I think they were stopped on 1 third down so far tonight, and they've had to have converted 7 or 8 at this point in the game. So 1st and 10, ball on the 34-yard line. Hughes up under center, got 2 running backs behind him, 2 wide outs to the left. Gets the snap. Hand off there to Taviani. Bottled up there by a host of Wolverines. Kind of let that put that whistle in the pocket on that play till he got down, and that was Nick Taviani. We're going to get Ryan Roberts with the tackle. He's having a good game tonight, getting his nose in there, getting dirty on some tackles. Pickup of 3 on the play. Going to be a 2nd down and 7. So we got 3 wide outs to the right. Hughes under center. Hand off to Cleckley on that right side. Big pursuit there. Oh, I'm afraid we got a face mask. Colton Cunningham.
They're not going to say I don't think it was. I think they're going to call for the hit.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah, I think they're going to call for the hit.
Maybe a bad hit there.
I think it was a face mask.
We'll wait to see. Colton Cunningham on forcing Cleckley out of bounds after a short gain. Personal foul was face mask. Wow, another one. Another personal foul against the Wolverines. That's going to give Riverside a 1st down. All the way, now the ball resting just short of the 45-yard line in Ellwood City territory. So, new set of downs for the Panthers is 1st and 10. Hughes under center. Tight formation, 2 wide, two running backs. Hand off to Cleckley. Hit there in the backfield quickly by Donovan Chambers. Taken down for a 3-yard loss was Cleckley. Quick pursuit there by Donovan Chambers, and he had lots of help to follow him. So great play there by that Wolverines defense. Tune in next week, folks, as the Ellwood City Wolverines will be traveling to Mohawk Warriors, and they're sitting atop of this section right now. Pretty good team. Kind of looking forward to watching them play. They play tomorrow at Western Beaver. Okay, Hughes under center. 2nd and 13 after the 3-yard loss by Cleckley. Pitch out there to Cleckley. He's bottled up. Running the other way. Taking hit there again. Making people miss, but going backwards as he's doing it. Chambers coming in. Finishes the deal off. Big time loss on that play for that Wolverine defense. Cleckley running over that left side, which he's been doing effectively all night, but that time it was bottled up. And as he was trying to shake and bake, gave time for that Wolverine defense to converge. So a loss of 6 on the play brings up a 3rd and 22. Ball now in Ellwood City territory, 43-yard line. 2 wide outs to the left, 2 running backs. Hughes back to pass, rolling out to his right. Got a man down the field there. Intercepted by Chambers at the 35, 40, 45, 45. Takes the ball back to the 40-yard line. Donovan Chambers, play and take away. Beautiful play there. The play was developing, and for that brief moment, I think it was Shiro appeared to be open down that seam, but Donovan Chambers closing quickly on that ball being thrown, pulled that ball out. That was about a 20-plus yard return. Ellwood City got some life here. Ball resting in the Panthers' 40-yard line. Points off of turnovers. That is so key. Let's make it happen, boys. Gibbons. Delay handoff to Chambers. Ate up there quickly. Not before a 2-yard gain. Brought down there by number 40, Hunter Nolf, and number 35, Nick Taviani. Hunter Nolf, a lot of the times here, is sharing some running back duties. We haven't seen him carry the ball yet tonight for Riverside, but making his presence known on defense. Pickup of 1 on the play, 2nd and 9, ball on the 39-yard line. Wide out to the left. 2 running backs in there. Sends Rocco in motion. Hand off to Petrelli. Waits for something to develop. Drives the pile forward. Gets the ball down to the 35-yard line. Pick up a 4. Number 72 getting up from the bottom of the pile. Adam Boots, the senior, 6 foot, 280 pounds, getting up from the bottom of that pile. So, another quarter flying by. 2:45 left to go here. 3rd and 4, ball on the 35-yard line. Wolverines really need to keep this drive going. Gibbons center. Looks like an option. He's got some room to run. Down to the 25. Pushed out of bounds there at the 21-yard line. Pick up a 14 on that play for Gibbons. Had the looks of like an option, but Ryan just decided to tuck that ball and keep it. Getting that first down. Key first down here in this game. Circle that one, Brad. Might be a big play as this game unfolds. 14-0. Panthers. 1st and 10. Ball on a 21-yard line. Gibbons in a shotgun. Sidecar to his left and right. Handoff to Petrelli. Dances a little. Finds his way, pushing that pile forward. Pickup of, we're going to give him 2 on the play. Tackle there by number 9, Tanner Levens. Gave him, gave him 3 on that play. So Wolverines driving. Just under 2 minutes to go here in this 3rd quarter. Bring up a 2nd and 7. Brady Welsh out to the right. Gibbons under center. Hand off to Donovan Chambers. Around that left side. Got a hole. Had a lane there to run. We got a flag coming in. I'm thinking that's a face mask on Riverside. We'll wait to see. But Chambers rolling over that left side. Had a lane to run in. Hit that hole hard. We're going to give him a 7-yard pickup. But let's await this. Oh, holding. Holding against Ellwood. Doggone. Replay 2nd down. I didn't quite see that. Looked like a little extracurricular activity there. Okay. So, 2nd and 9 after the penalty. Spot foul. 10 yards back. So, Gibbons in a shotgun. Back to passes, Gibbons. Got Donovan out there. Throwback packs. Back to Donovan. Makes the first man miss. Follows his way forward. Gonna mark him close to that 10-yard line. So, nice move there by Donovan to make that first man miss. So, ball at the 11-yard line. We got a big 3rd down and 1 here for the Wolverines. Need to keep this drive alive with the first down or touchdown here. Would really be good. Gibbons under center. Hand off to Petrelli around that right side. He's got one man to beat. He's got himself enough for the first down. Was that Cluckley that closed so quickly? Number 17 closing quickly. Josh Bishop coming from that defensive back position to shut Petrelli down, but not after a 7-yard gain for Petrelli. More importantly, move them sticks for that first down on that third down conversion. So we're at 1st and goal, ball on the 4-yard line. Gibbons under center. Handoff there to Chambers. No gain, loss a yard. So bring up 2nd down. Wolverines. Gibbons coming to the sidelines there to get his play call. So we wait to get the play coming in here. Last time Wolverines drove down in this far, they had a fumble in the end zone, therefore stalling out that drive. So, final seconds here, 20 couple seconds left in the third quarter. Gibbons under center. Handoff to Chambers around that right side. He is short of the goal line. Down to the 1-yard line is Chambers. I think that's going to be the last play of this third quarter. So, at the end of the third quarter, Wolverines come back, start the fourth quarter at the 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. It's 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. Gibbons under center. Handoff to Petrelli. Driving his way forward. In for the end zone for the touchdown. Rick Petrelli on the 2-yard run. Wasn't quite sure if he got in there or not, but he kept driving them legs forward as Ricky can do. So that's an Ellwood City touchdown on the first play of this fourth quarter. We got ourselves a football game, folks. It's 14-6. Extra point coming.
Not happy about it.
I'm sorry?
Riverside's not happy.
Riverside's thinking that maybe he wasn't quite in the end zone. But it don't matter what they think. It's what the refs say. So, number on for the extra point. Good snap, kick is down, that kick is up. That's a good kick, folks. That's extra point is good. So at 11:56 left to go here in this fourth quarter, Ellwood City 7, Riverside 14. Yeah, that kick would have been good for 40.
He did a lot of work this summer.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys look very down.
Yeah, big time in Paris.
You do a really good job. Great.
Thank you.
It is.
Thank
Probably
you.
a lot of older people pick up and watch the game.
Great. Okay, we're back, folks. Busby back there to kick. Good kick. Taking it back to the 15-yard line. Is that Cluckley with the ball? Makes the first man miss. He shows his speed. Brings it out to the 39-yard line. So we got somebody hurt out there on the field. I mean, you know it's bad when a Riverside player is telling you to come out. 56, that's Storm Chambers. Storm Chambers. And we're going to call it a cramp. So he went down pretty fast. But a nice return there for Cluckley, giving the Panthers nice field position at their 40-yard line. How far back was that run? I don't know if you were 27 yards. So a nice kick for Aiden Busby, doing some of the kicking duties here this evening. So as we attend to the Storm Chambers out there on the field, hope it's nothing serious. Storm, a junior, 3-year letterman for this football team. Very important to that defense, and just a good kid. I always have fun. One of them kids you just like to talk to. He's running off the field in his own power, so we'll see him back out on the field, I'm sure. So, Wolverines defense need to make a stand here. Just down by 1 score. Hughes up under center. 2 wideouts to the right. Hand off to Cluckley. Jumps, rolls his way forward. Gets out to about the 47-yard line. Going to give him a pickup of 8 on the play. Was that 53 on the tackle? 53 for the Wolverines. Cameron Reynolds in on the tackle. So that brings up a 2nd down and 4. Ball on the 46-yard line. Just a perfect, beautiful night for football. It's you get that chill in the air. Fall is kind of upon us. That crispness. Not ready for Christmas yet. Handoff there. Oh, hit hard and taken down quickly. Was Cluckley. Was that Mr. Colton Cunningham? Ataviani on the carry. I beg your pardon. Ataviani a lot bigger player than what Cluckley is. Ataviani 6'1", 210. Not the speed of Cluckley, but he packs a pretty good punch. But so does Colton Cunningham, as we've known after seeing Colton play the last couple years. Colton leading the team in the tackles. And again, looks like it here tonight. Good to see Storm Chambers back in there. Probably just a cramp. So we got Storm back in the game. Oh, Wolverines jump, but they get back. Nope, not. Nope, that was on a 3rd and 4.
Did it again.
The 3rd and 4, and we can't hear in the press box, but I'm assuming Hughes has something on that snap count that's bounced him. That's the 3rd time tonight we've seen that happen. And we'll have all the halftime or the full game stats, but another 3rd down conversion for this Riverside Panthers team. That's probably 9 3rd down conversions tonight. A couple of them via the penalty, and those ones hurt the most. So ball now in Ellwood City territory, just inside the 50-yard line. New set of downs for the Panthers on this 1st and 10. Hughes back to pass, rolling out to his right. Got Ataviana down there, catches the ball around that right side streaking. Met there by Petrelli and Colton Cunningham, but not after a 20-yard gain. So on that 1st and 10, Hughes to Ataviani, 20 yards for the Panthers. Panthers driving here after that 40-yard scoring drive by the Wolverines, and then that score to start off the first play of this 4th quarter. You know, it's kind of playing out like we thought it would, Brad. You thought it'd be 2 pretty well evenly matched teams. The team that made the least amount of mistakes could probably win this game, and right now that's why Riverside is leading this contest. Hughes, handoff to Cluckley, bounces out to the right side, closing quickly there. Number 9, Peyton O'Brien, was maybe tripped him up a little bit. Not sure who got the finishing touch on Cluckley, but not after a 5-yard gain. So bringing up 2nd down and 5. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Good five.
Yeah, long 5 on the play. So now you just almost get the feeling that Riverside might just be using the clock as their best friend. 2nd and 5. Play clock down to 5. Hughes, busted play, but drives his way forward. Not going to be enough for a first down. Made something out of nothing. There was somebody there he was going to hand the ball to, and they weren't there. Hughes using that experience just to drive his way forward. So a 3rd down and 1 for the Panthers. Watch the hard count for the Riverside quarterback. Whistle on the field. Not really sure why we had a stoppage in play. So, whistle blows, game on. 3rd and 1. Hughes under center. Hand off to Taviani. Powell pushes forward. Great pursuit there by that front line of the Riverside Panthers. They really blew the Wolverines line off the ball that time. Needed 1. What did they give him? 3? Gave him 4 on that straight ahead. And that was the Taviani on the carry. Checking in on that line right now is number 63, Joey Houck. Coming out is Tyler Powell. So 1st and 10, ball on the 17-yard line. 2 wide outs to the long side of the field. Handoff to Taviani. Weaves his way through. Made the first man to miss. Met there then by number 24, Rocco Sesti. Positive gain on the play. Going to give him a pickup of 7 on the play. Going to bring a 2nd down and 3. And really, this is just not what you want to see happen after the Wolverines got that score. Is the opportunity for Riverside. You know, they started this drive on the 40-yard line and just driving it down the field, eating up clock. It felt a whole lot better if you just one-score game. Hughes under center. 2 wide outs to the left. Quick pass out there to Shiro. Drives his way forward. Gets down to the 4-yard line. Donovan Chambers and Brady Welsh out there for the tackle. That is going to be enough for a Riverside first down, ball just inside the 5-yard line. So 1st and goal for the Panthers. We could use a turnover here right about now, couldn't we? So 2 wide outs to the right. Got 2. Hughes, handoff to Cleckley. Makes the first man miss. 2nd man still trying to find his way forward, but his pursuit there by Ricky Petrelli. Ricky Petrelli coming from that side. Really, as that play stretched out, Cleckley just kept making men miss, but he kept running toward the sideline. So no gain on the play. Actually might have lost a little bit. Loss of 1. Brings him a second and goal from that 6-yard line. We're seeing the Wolverines, maybe substitute a few people in here on defense. Saw Cameron Reynolds going back in and out. Maybe just want a little more beef up there in that front line. So everybody in tight. Hughes rolling out to his left. Got a man in the end zone. Can't get his ball to him. There's a throw, and that ball is caught. Diving catch there by a Taviani for that 5-yard reception. We got a man down. Ryan Roberts appears to be down on the field. But that is an Riverside Panthers touchdown. 5-yard pass. Hughes rolling out to the left, and he kept going. Didn't think anybody was there. But credit to Taviani with a nice diving catch. Hughes put the ball where only Taviani could get it, and he got it. But we'll wait to see. But a nice athletic play there by Taviani to make that catch. 6:02 left to go here in the contest. 20-7. We're going to take a break with the injury timeout. sidelines. We'll keep apprised of what's going on with that. But extra 4-point coming. High snap. Ball put down. Kick is up and good by number 14, Wyatt Ray. Oh, we have a flag on the play. Was that roughing the kicker? Are you serious?
I think they's all laying there in a pile.
We'll wait to see. So, 21-7 as it stands. 6:02 left to go here in the fourth quarter. We're this is the second. The extra point is good. Roughing the kicker is the call against Ellwood City. That'll be assessed on the kickoff. So, another, the extra point was going to be good, but the Panthers will now be kicking off from the 45-yard line. So, working on Ryan Roberts on the sideline, we can see from up here in the press box. I'm guessing it appears to be a cramp of some sort. Initially, when he was laying there, I thought it could be something much more serious. But I'd say it's a cramp the way we're looking now. Then we'll get Ryan turned around and get him back out here on the field. Remember, folks, next week, Mohawk will be taking the road show to Mohawk Warriors to watch them. They're a high-powered offense. Everything I've heard about the people who've seen them, they're big and they're fast. So we'll get to see that firsthand. Hope you can make it down there in that Bessemer area. If not, check out our YouTube channel on ecwolverines.com and listen to the game with us. Number 24, back to kick. Shiro. Long deep kick taken there at the 8-yard line by Donovan Chambers. Not much blocking. He needs to make a shake and bake. Does a spin move. Gets the ball back outside. Going to be around the 22-yard line. 5:53 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Riverside leading the contest 21-7. Stay tuned for post-game show. We'll have some out-of-town scores as well as the stats from this game. Remember, folks, all during the week, check out ecwolverines.com to get all the year-to-date stats, as well as stats from this game or any other game. Check out Brad Windhorse on his Twitter and our Facebook page. Gibbons pitch back out there to Donovan Chambers over that right side, running out of real estate. Oh, hit hard there. Lamar Cleckley, I got to tell you, coming into the game, you're thinking you're going to get to see a lot of Lamar Cleckley running, but from the defensive side of the ball, he's got a nose for the ball, and he's fast, and he finds it quick. So, pick up a 5 on the play, or 6 for Chambers, bringing up a 2nd down and 4. Ball on the 29-yard line. Gibbons under center. Chambers in motion. Fake that pitch. Hand off to Petrelli. Running to that right side. Not much room there. I think Cleckley was in there as well. Credit number 40. Hunter Nolf. But he didn't get enough for the first down for the Wolverines. Just under 5 minutes left to go. 3 wide outs to the left. Gibbons in a shotgun. Back to pass. Quick pass out. Oh! The ball was slightly thrown high for Donovan Chambers. The ball goes in the air. The incoming defender for Riverside. If he'd have been, he was so close to possibly getting that interception. That would have been a pick 6, and this game would have been over. I know we're here to promote Ellwood City. We want to talk good, but it's times like this. We've seen this several times this year. You're down by 2 scores with 5 minutes left to go. There just does not seem to be any type of urgency in the huddle or anywhere. I don't understand it. Handoff there to Chambers, weaving his way through, gets the ball up to the 40-yard line, pickup of 6 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 4. We see it all the time. So ball on the 40-yard line. I'm begging your pardon. It's 3rd down and 4. Gibbons under center. Hand off there to Petrelli, and he was met quickly. There was just no room there for Rick to run on that play. You'd have to credit about 4 white shirts to for that. So really no gain on the play. Going to bring up a 4th and 4. 3:45 left to go here. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. And there's a timeout by the Wolverines. So we're going to take a timeout too. We'll be right back. All right, we're back, folks. 4th and 4. Big play of the game right here. Waits to snap. Gibbons. He's running out of real estate, and he's going to be taken down there. Thrown down by number 66. Nathaniel Merrick takes him down. Ball over on downs. You know, Gibbons was looking to pass that ball several different ways and just nobody there. Pocket closed so quickly. Down he went. 3:31 left to go here. Riverside Panthers 21, Ellwood City 7. The Wolverines have 2 timeouts remaining. And I think we're just going to see a long dose of Lamar Cleckley and Nick Taviani as we little strip drill here would be good. Hand off there to Cleckley around that right side. He goes. There's a penalty. I think we're gonna get a hold. You almost saw that hold develop. You almost thought the kid was gonna hold him as he was going out there, because I think it was it Colton out there was Storm Chambers was out there and looks like he got held. We'll wait to see. Illegal block in the back, and that's what, yeah. So mark that off. 10 yards. Now the ball is on the 47-yard line for Riverside, bringing up a 1st and 20. So it's a 1st in Hughes. Handoff. Hit there by number. Fumble on the play. Ball has come out. Ellwood City gets the ball. Some life left in there. And that ball was recovered. Keyshawn Gatto. There you go, Key. That was 40. 40 was the runner. Hunter Nolf, I mentioned him earlier. He's gotten about 30 carries so far this season for the Riversides. His first carry tonight. It's a timeout for Riverside. So let's set the stage here for you. After the fumble by Nolf, recovered by Keyshawn Gatto, Ellwood City's ball on their own 46-yard line. Wolverines down by 2 scores, 21-7. We'll just stick right here as we await this timeout.
What's that?
On the stats, where you'll see we are outgaining them.
Like every week.
So we can see, hang out here just for a little bit after the game. And we'll have all the game stats for you, as well as out-of-town scores. And any other news that we know around the WPIAL. So, back, we're going to play some football. 1st and 10, Wolverines taking over after the fumble recovery by Gatto. Gibbons back to pass, rolling out to his right. Pass, interception! Oh! Intercepted by Taviani. We've seen him all night making them plays. Gibbons rolling out there to his right, kind of just almost waiting for something to develop. I think he might have forced that ball a little bit right into the arms of Nick Taviani of the Riverside Panthers. So, Riverside's ball now on their own 47-yard line. Tough play there for the Panthers, or for the Wolverines. Okay, we got Ryan Roberts injured there back on that score of the Panthers, is up and walking around. Not in the game, but good to see him upright walking around. Handoff there to Taviani. Pushed his way out of bounds. They kept the clock rolling. Pushed out there. Was that 53, Ryan Reynolds? Or Cameron Reynolds, I'm sorry, Cameron Reynolds. Short gain on the play, but the clock keep running. So that brings up a 2nd down and 9 for the Panthers. 2 minutes and 30 seconds on a rolling clock here. And the Riverside Panthers are just in no hurry. Play clock down to 8. Hughes under center. Handoff, Taviani. Weaving his way through. Makes his way into the secondary. Nice gain on the play for Riverside. Taviani. Probably a pickup of 12 on the play. Keyshawn Gatto with the tackle. Ball taken down to the 39-yard line. 2 minutes left to go here in the football game. So Hughes under center. Waiting for that play clock to go down. Oh, we have movement there by somebody. False start. False start. That was on that 1st down. Sometimes, them linemen, they have to wait down there and they're waiting for play clock to go. 5-yard mark off for that false start.
This is the kind of weather we had when I played.
Brings up a 1st and 15. So the Riverside Panthers, the penalty stops the clock. Minute 42 left to go here. The Wolverines still have 2 timeouts, don't they?
Yes.
Okay. Hughes under center, 2 wideouts to the left, I formation behind him, sends a man in motion. Handoff, 2nd man through. Cleckley driving his way forward. Pickup of running him about 4 yards on the play. The tackle was by Noah Bunny. That's a timeout for Ellwood City. We're going to take a quick break. Before we do that, we want to thank Venezi Sporting Goods store for their help with some of the apparel that the EC Wolverines team wears each and every week. So if you're down on Main Street and need anything Ellwood City or Riverside, and I think Vanessa even has some Beaver Falls, New Brighton stuff in there as well. So get all of your favorite high school sporting apparel there at Venezi's down on Main Street, Ellwood City. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. 21-7 here, Riverside Panthers. Minute 33. Hughes handoff to Hunter Nulf. Gets a couple yards on the play. And then the Wolverines will take their third and final timeout with a minute 27 left to go here. We come back, it'll be third down for Riverside. So who's Riverside got next? Do we know, Brad? I'm not sure. I didn't look at their schedule beforehand. But with the win tonight, Riverside is not in the playoffs, but they've certainly set themselves up better to get there. Also want to remember we had pink out night here. A lot of the student section wearing pink this evening as we with the Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Riverside at Valley.
Riverside is at Valley. Good for them.
So that the last game of the year is New Brighton.
Their last game for Riverside is New Brighton. And that could be an interesting game because New Brighton's playing pretty good right now. Probably better than what anybody expected. And the Shannick played Shenango that last week. So that last 2 weeks from now, that last Saturday, that last Friday night of the season, handoff there to Hunter Nulf, driving his way forward and going to pick up about 6 yards on the play. Needed 9 to get the first down. So that's going to be a 4th down and 3 for the Panthers. Minute 10 just remaining here in the game. We'll wait to see if they go for it or just let that play clock run all the way down to close to 0. But a well-played game here tonight. Ellwood City, you'll see on the stats at the end of the game, have won the stat contest. Once again, just having trouble getting that ball into the end zone. On this 4th and 3 now for the Panthers. Movement again. Third time tonight on a 3rd or 4th down. Ellwood City jumped. Therefore,
62.
so encroachment on the defense. Needed 4 for the first down. The penalty gives them 5. 41 seconds left to go here. We just got a couple more plays to run, and the Rivel Cup will stay at Riverside. Yep. Hunter, we were waiting here as we get down, and I think this is going to be the final play of the game. Taking a knee is young Hughes, and that's going to bring us down to where the clock's going to strike 0. So, as we reach the final bell, Riverside Panthers 21, the Ellwood City Wolverines 7. So, stick right there with us, folks. We'll assess some halftime stats here for you and some scores around the league. We'll be right back. Thank you. Welcome back, folks. On our post-game wrap-up, thank you for joining us this evening as the Riverside Panthers traveled into Helling Stadium, took on the crosstown rival Ellwood City Wolverines, and defeated them 21-7. Stay tuned right here. We'll get you all the stats and some out-of-town scores. So, our Final stats for the game. Total yards, Riverside 247 to Ellwood City's 208. Rushing yards, 178 for Riverside, 151 for Ellwood. Passing yards, very even, 69 to 67. First downs, 17 first downs for the Panthers, 13 for the Wolverines. And you look at those kind of numbers and you would think you'd have a lot more higher scoring game, but maybe not. There were just long, methodical drives done by both teams all night. Turnovers, Riverside had 3, Ellwood City had 2.
Two of those Riverside were like at the end.
Yeah, and 2 of the Riverside were there at the end of the game. I think the key of the, 2 of the Riverside turnover, or the Ellwood City turnovers, one happened in the end zone on a scoring drive down. The ball was knocked out of the hands and recovered by Riverside in the end zone. And another one with about 6 minutes left to go in the game, give or take. Ellwood City got a fumble recovery. Next play, interception was thrown, kind of sealing the fate for the Riverside Panthers to win the game. The Panthers were 8 for 12 on third down tonight. That's a very key stat to keep the drives alive. And unofficially, I'm going to say 3 of them, well, there was 1 fourth down that was, and 2 third down that were converted via the penalty. So not to be the broken record, but we've heard the penalty bug with the Wolverines many times this season. Leading for the stats for the night, passing, Ben Hughes was 4 for 8 for 33 yards, 1 TD, and 1 interception. Rushing, LaMarcus Cleckley, 11 carries for 45 yards. And LaMarcus came into the game with a 7.7 yard average per run.
It's the wrong one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Those were halftime stats. I'm thinking he had more because he had a long run for that.
Two passing touchdowns, 1 interception.
So
LaMarcus Cleckley finished with 141 yards.
LaMarcus Cleckley, let me make that clear. You got to tell them guys over there that too.
They had the right
Okay, 141 yards rushing, and 58 of them came on a long run there to start off the second play of the third quarter. Nathan Shiro, 5 receptions for 44 yards and 1 touchdown. Nick Ataviani had a touchdown reception of 5 yards and a pretty nice catch by the young man. Give him credit. Hughes put the ball where only he could catch it. Colton Cunningham led the charge tonight with 13 tackles and 1 tackle for a loss. He really shows his presence, makes his presence known on the defense side of the ball. Some out-of-town scores for you. Laurel beating up on Cornell 34-12. Oh, I'm sorry, not beating up, but they're winning 14-12 in the third quarter. This game flew tonight, by the way. A lot of these games you're seeing are not finals like they are here. Rochester, they are beating up on Northgate 45-10. Mercy rule in effect in the third quarter. Other scores, New Brighton 26-0 over Western Beaver in the third quarter. Sarah Catholic now leading South Allegheny 10-4. Steel Valley 30, Apollo Ridge 14. Steel Valley, a pretty good football team. Southmoreland 49, Shenango 21 in the third quarter. Carmichael's is ahead of the Union Scotties 16-14, and that's also in the third quarter. Central Valley on their winning ways 46-0 over Hopewell. Beaver Falls leading against Waynesburg Central, that's a final Catholic 49-10. Aliquippa 47-7. I think there we gave you a halftime score of 7-0, and I was sitting here actually talking with I think it was Josh Taylor from KDKA. We saw that score, and he said, well, Aliquippa can score 21 points in 3 minutes. Well, they may have done that there in that second half. Beaver up over Quaker Valley 40-14. Quaker Valley not going to be back in that state championship hunt this year like they were last year. So that concludes our out-of-town scores. Check us out at ecwolverines.com for all scores and WPIAL activity for the next week. So with anything else, on behalf of producer Brad Windhorst, cameraman Blaine Sturgeon, and myself, Thad Sturgeon, we thank you for listening. We'll see you next week about 5 to 7 from Mohawk High School, where we will be taking, Ellwood City will be taking their team there to take on them. We'll be back here in 2 weeks for senior night. We will cover the senior night festivities. Check our website and our Facebook page or Brad's Twitter account. Twitter, it's what all the cool kids do, so Brad does it. Check that out, and we'll tell you a start time for that. Once again, the final this evening, Riverside Panthers 21, Ellwood City Wolverines 7. Thank you. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast as much as we have enjoyed presenting it to you. Have a good weekend. Good night.